going to be shy about throwing that football.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Wilson's got it complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it. Warren. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300!
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
I'll give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then executed.
Yellow, 43.
Now Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Rattler. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, it's Kamara again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Here we go, set. Clock 40. Ready.
On fourth down, here's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, 38.
Throwing is Rattler. Out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
When I got rich and bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Blue, 32.
Rattler working out of the gun. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. The 150, green.
Rattler wants to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
On the move to his left. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Through the middle of the field. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
On play action, Rattler. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Groupie for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2.
Rodgers going to throw. To the right side, incomplete. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And the defense has come up with it. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Going right side here, that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Let's go now. Red 38. Set.
They're going to look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 66 yards. And the Saints strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up
Now Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Here's Warren. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now a run with Warren. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Back to throw. Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Now Rodgers. Here's Freiermuth again. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers 1st down as he's down inside the 15.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On the run, it's Warren. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Saints 28. First
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. it's Olave. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This a long one from 54. It looks good, and it is good. From 54 yards away, he bangs it through. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.